Now on CoastTV News.
Millsboro moratorium.
They should put a hold on developing.
New building projects could be on the road to a 6-month halt.
Rehoboth Beach Christmas Parade. We bring you live coverage of the fun, the pomp, the circumstance.
Looks like we'll have a set of showers with very blustery winds headed in our direction. Details on the timing coming up.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf joining you from Rehoboth Beach on this antique fire truck that will be a part of the Rehoboth Beach Hometown Christmas Parade. And this will even have Santa on it. Yeah, we're going to give you a little live sneak peek in just a little bit. Charlie, Christina.
Thank you, Maddie, and we will check back in just a little bit. But I'm Christina DeRobertis.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Here's our top story.
We go to Millsboro now. Many towns and cities here on Delmarva are growing. New developments and businesses are being built all over the place, but one town council member in Millsboro says there might be too much building. Coast TV reporter Brandon Ferguson joins us live in Millsboro. Brandon, a town council meeting that starts in an hour could halt that work for a while.
Christina, the town council here in Millsboro has been pro-growth for years. In 2017, they slashed a building impact fee tax by more than 80% to encourage developers to build right here in Millsboro. But now, just 7 years later, the town council could be flipping their stance on development.
Millsboro could hit the pause button on new building projects for 6 months. At Monday's town council meeting, a vote is expected to schedule a January 5th public hearing. The focus of that hearing, a 6-month moratorium on new development applications. Helena Salemi moved to Millsboro from New Jersey to get away from the building and traffic. Salima says the council should go further and stop building for a full year.
It's like every time you turn around, there's a new section opening up.
Town Council member Marty Presley, who introduced this idea to the council, says a moratorium would give the town some time to look at new zoning regulations and any new statewide affordable housing regulations that could apply to the town. Alicia Filatico is a product of the growth in Millsboro. Moving to the town 5 months ago, Filatico sees the rapid growth in the area, but if there is development she wants to see, it's one specific type of housing.
Affordable housing, most definitely.
Filatico says it's not too late for town council to act on overdevelopment.
The land's already there, so they should put a hold on developing.
Until council makes a decision, dump trucks can run and bulldozers can work to develop Millsboro.
Again, this is just a vote on scheduling a public hearing for the moratorium, not a vote on the moratorium itself. And as you can see behind me at the town center, the lights are on and the meeting starts at 7 p.m. tonight. And this is the last item on the agenda. Live in Millsboro, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
Now, back in August, a growing group of Sussex County residents pushed for a 1-year pause on new development. A petition calling for the moratorium climbed past 3,000 signatures, with supporters concerned that rapid growth is changing the county's rural character and straining infrastructure and the environment. Similar pauses had been considered in Frederica and Dagsboro. County officials said at the time they were aware of the petition but have no plans to add it to a council agenda.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what should trigger a building moratorium.
Let's take a look at the updated results now. On your screen, you can see 46% say traffic studies, 10% think school crowding, and 44% say public feedback.
And we will show you updated results on this tonight on Coast TV News at 11. Remember, really easy to be a part of this poll. Just go to our website or use our mobile app.
Indeed. Well, as cold weather returns here on Delmarva, emergency help is once again available for homeless people in Sussex County. Code Purple, an emergency shelter program that offers a safe place for people experiencing homelessness during severe winter weather, opened its doors today. Organizers say those in need will get more than a warm place to sleep. They'll also have access to transportation to and from shelters, a hot meal, clothing, and some other essentials. And they say these services are critical to keeping people safe during the winter. Speaking of the winter, let's look into Ocean City and check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams on our weather. Good evening, Paul.
Well, we're expecting for it to stay clear for tonight, and right now we're like 20 degrees cooler in Ocean City than we were just 24 hours ago. So the chill is coming in, but we're going to stay above freezing to at least escape the possibility of a wintry mix this time around. We're clear for right now, but we do have some very blustery conditions with small craft advisories active along the Atlantic side. So that's 25-mile-per-hour winds. On the other side, we actually have gale wind warnings for us near Cornersville as well as Cambridge, watching out for 45-mile-per-hour winds. But from a big picture standpoint, there's a massive snowstorm that's going to develop into a nor'easter that's going to really pound the northeast, but we'll be just right out of the purview of the fury of that storm. But guess what? We're not going to escape that cold, especially by the end of the week. I'll show you what I mean coming up a little later.
Thank you, Paul. New tonight, Milton police say they responded to Bay Avenue on November 28th for a domestic disturbance in progress. According to Milton police, officers were told the suspect had then taken off in a black Ford pickup truck. Police found the truck on Route 16 and identified the driver as Shannon Hilton. They say he had violated a no-contact order with a female and rammed the female's mother's car as she tried to leave. After the arrest, Hilton tried to kick out the patrol car window to break out, police said. Officers later learned he also had an active warrant.
It's a holiday tradition, the Rehoboth Volunteer Fire Company's hometown Christmas parade.
So fun, and that's where we're going to find Coast TV's Madeline Overturf. She's emceeing the event, and Maddie, it's really a huge event for the nation's summer capital.
Christina and Charlie, this really is just an amazing event to kick off the holiday season right here in Rehoboth Beach. I'm going to give you a little tour of what we got going on. First of all, this is an antique fire truck that Santa Claus himself is going to ride on in the parade. All decked out in the holiday spirit. Also, you can see behind me here, we have holiday decorations on the trees. We have some fire apparatus, and actually we have Del Dot coming on down right now. That's actually pretty cool. All the floats are lining up. The actual parade is 6:30 up and down the avenue right here. 120 entries this year. So everything ranging from fire trucks, Del Dot. We also have local animal shelters, nonprofits. So it really is that hometown feeling with all the community members that make it so wonderful to be here. And after the parade, follow me here. Join us at the fire station. This ambulance you can fill up with Toys for Tots campaign. Firefighters are collecting them right now. And inside the firehouse, Santa Claus will be there with cookies. So join us. It's a wonderful evening event here to celebrate the holiday season, and we'll have live coverage in just a little bit.
Thank you, Maddie, and we are just getting started.
In sports, history on the gridiron as one local player had a record-breaking season.
Staying very windy, and we're going to become rainy for tomorrow. Then after that, the temperatures take a serious nosedive again.
But first, holiday blood help, how local blood banks are working to address the supply concerns this time of year. That story when we're back in just 60 seconds.
Soaring Over the Shore is sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Ellendale has strong roots in the railroad. It was founded in the early 19th century near the current Old State Road and Main Street intersection. In 1866, families moved east to settle near the Junction and Breakwater Railroad Depot. Ellendale has been home to many industries, such as a brickyard, canning companies, a basket and button factory, and it even grew more when a new rail line was built to connect Baltimore and the Delaware coast. Today, Ellendale is small in size but big in heart, with a rich history and tight hometown feel in the center of Sussex County.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
If you are looking for a way to give back this holiday season, think about donating blood. Over the summer, the Blood Bank of Delmarva actually declared a blood emergency.
Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber shows us how the blood bank makes donating convenient by setting up mobile drives.
In the spirit of the holiday season, one of the greatest gifts you can give is donating blood. The Blood Bank of Delmarva says someone needs blood every 2 seconds in the United States.
When it's time for giving season like it is now, it's an opportunity to give back, not just in a monetary way, but in a way that's going to help save a life.
In addition to the bank's permanent locations, the organization also hosts mobile blood drives. The blood bank says while levels are not critical now, that can change in an instant, especially in the winter.
So we do see an increase in traumas and an increase for that need of blood as well. So if we can all pitch in a little bit and donate and give back, we can keep that blood supply stable and keep those trauma victims, give them a fighting chance this winter.
The blood bank says since the COVID pandemic, it has not been able to reach pre-pandemic levels, which is all the more reason to donate and a way to give back this holiday season. For Coast TV News, I'm Elisa Weber.
In sports history on the gridiron, early action on the courts as well. Delmarva Sports Network's Kayla Santiago was in the Wawa studio with more.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Good evening, sports fans. The football season has come to an end on Delmarva, but not before history was made. During Y-High's run in the MPSSAA playoffs, Keelondo Davis broke the Maryland 2A single-season sack record. The junior, who just started playing football a season ago, had 16 sacks and was named second team All-Bayside. A big congratulations to Davis and for the Y-High tribe on reaching the state semifinals. Switching over to the courts, we've got a doubleheader on DSM Plus tonight. We start with girls basketball. It's the Salisbury School taking on Greenwood Mennonite. Both of these teams are opening up their year. These two squads are facing off for the first time in 2 seasons. Now to boys basketball. The same two teams following this girls game. Greenwood Mennonite sits at 2-0 on the year, defeating Delaware Valley Classical School 45-7, and their second win coming by a score of 57-29. The Dragons have their season opener. The Salisbury School, a bit young last year, only with 1 victory as they try to turn things around. You can tune in on DSM Plus. Make sure to subscribe today for all the action. Have a great night.
Paul Williams is in our Coast TV First Alert Weather Center tracking your forecast as we speak. He has your full forecast after this.
Well, I sure hope you enjoyed today because tomorrow the weather's not going to be so cooperative outside. Right now, we're holding at a clear 43 degrees in Ocean City, courtesy of our DryTech camera, and we'll drop down to 36 with clouds going on the increase in Ocean City as early as 10 o'clock for this evening. We are close to freezing in several locations as we speak. It's 34 degrees in Millsboro, Dagsboro, as well as Milton, 35 in Gumboro, Delmar, and in Laurel. We are 11 to 20 degrees lower than we were just this same time yesterday. So the chill has creeped in and it now has a firm grab on us. Also, the winds are picking up momentum. We have the small craft advisory in effect on the Atlantic side of things, 25 mile per hour winds, and then it's even more blustery over towards Westover, Cambridge, and that area, Smith Island, where we have a gale wind warning in effect, watching out for 45 mile per hour winds. And that's because they're closer to the general big storm that's brewing to our northwest, that we're going to be just out of the bullseye for that. That's going to crank up a serious nor'easter for the folks there. But for us, personally, cloudy skies for tonight, rain for tomorrow up to an inch or even more in some locations. So here's a look at that rain. It starts as early as 6:30 and then it continues with a heavier amount of rain that's going to hit Milton and Ocean View, Ocean City right around 1:30. Then that passes through rather rapidly and then by 5 o'clock, most of us will have cloudy skies, but the heavy rain should be out of the way by then. In the meantime, we'll have temperatures hovering in the 50s with the winds primarily coming out of the southeast between 14 to up to 20 mile per hour and occasional gusts up to 20 miles per hour. And the amount of rain that we're expecting, well, there's a slice right here from Selbyville, Long Neck, Dewey Beach, Rehoboth. We're looking at about 1.5 inches of rain there, then about 1 inch and close to 1.5 inches in our other locations. So everybody's going to have their fair share of the rain. And we kind of broke it down specifically for Georgetown, Rehoboth, and for Ocean City. We're looking for nearly 2 inches in Ocean City, over 1.5 inches in Rehoboth. But for Georgetown, just over 1 inch. So it kind of depends on where you are, how severe it becomes. What will be severe for everybody, the cold that steps in after that rain. Wednesday morning, we wake up to 24 degrees. Thursday morning, we wake up to 25 degrees. If you're not paying attention to me right now, I need you to look up for 1 second so this does not catch you by surprise. Are you ready? You sure? Here we go. Ta-da! It's going to feel like 15 degrees Friday morning. I told you. I know you're going to forget it, but that's okay. Mother Nature remind you Friday morning when you step outside. And then Friday going into Saturday, we'll have another round of rain that'll gently careen across our area. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We are calling for a yellow alert day on Tuesday because it's going to be so rainy and windy. And then, well, I ought to call one for Friday, but it's just going to be cold.
Thank you, Paul. And luckily, it's not 15 degrees outside right now. Let's check back in with Coast TV News anchor Madeline Overturf, who is one more time live in Rehoboth Beach.
Maddie, it's almost parade time.
Christina, Charlie, a lot of people have come up even the last 10 minutes ready for the parade. The avenue has shut down, so if you're coming into town, hurry, okay? And maybe take a back way to get here. Lots of fun to be had when you get here, though. Here is the Toys for Tots ambulance that the fire department is collecting donations for. Here's the boot. You can fill up with your cold, hard cash to get on the nice list and help local children. And then right behind me here, the fire department is open. Cookies and snacks and hot chocolate. That's what I got right here. It's so good and yummy. So you can also learn about the fire department. You can learn what they do here. You can see how they volunteer their time to put on this event. And again, all the Christmas fun. The parade itself starts at 6:30. I'll be making the announcements and I cannot wait to see you all here. But for now, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
This year's Bless Our Children campaign is in full swing, but as you can see, we need your help to fill out this tree with cards and donations. We're raising money to make sure that every child has that special present to open during this Christmas time. And the card and donation we received this time that I'm going to tell you about got an adorable dog with a Santa hat. This is actually a special card because we do not know who sent it, but they did want to make their donation in honor of Billo Hickman of Oceanville. So we will put this card to honor Billo on our tree. Businesses can help by accepting the Shell Brothers Challenge of donating at least $1,000. And if you want to help, send a donation and a holiday card, and we may just read it on the air. Send a check or money order to the address on your screen, or you can donate online at blessourchildren.org.
We've already raised almost $154,000 to help children and families this holiday season. And again, we thank you and everybody who's donated.
And the holiday season means it's time for the return of our holiday house. This is where people can submit pictures or videos of their holiday decorations, and we show them here during our newscasts.
This picture shows a lit up house and front yard from Kimberly DeShiel of Delmar. Just take a look at this, a great looking home there. And thank you to Kimberly for sending that in. To start sending in your pictures, head to our website, coasttv.com/holidayhouse. Coast TV News at 6 will be right back.
In Milford, we'll drop down to freezing as early as 9 o'clock with increasing cloud cover by then. The winds are going to stay a bit active along the Atlantic side with 25-mile-per-hour gusts thanks to the small craft advisory and a gale wind warning, 45-mile-per-hour in gusts on the other side of the Delmarva Peninsula. Jenny, Harbison, congratulations. You're our umbrella winner, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by the law offices of Bruxted, Mandalis, and Federico. And here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. We are calling for a yellow alert day for tomorrow because it's going to be so rainy and windy, and after that, it's going to be so cold, and yeah.
So let me get this straight, Paul. We got rain and wind tomorrow.
Rain and wind tomorrow.
And then Friday, we got wind and cold.
That's right. So apparently wind is dating both of them.
Did you bring
the rain and the cold?
Did you bring coal as well, or what else do you got for us?
Well, at least I left out snow.
That's true. We appreciate that. Thank you, Paul, and thank you for joining us for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.